KO Art of Sports here with Valentina Shevchenko here at the Paradise Warrior Retreat. You had a lot of fans here waiting for you, a lot of Peruvian fans here. We heard them speaking to you in Spanish. I love that you speak fluently and everything like that. Tell us what it is to kind of meet your fans, be up close and personal with them, and get to interact with them like that.
It's very good, great opportunity when you can not only speak with them but also share some experience, because it's every time great when people can learn and can follow some of techniques that we show, and more it's wonderful when it will be useful for them, and maybe they will want some of their fights using some of our techniques that we teach.
Your last fight, we saw you in the octagon with Juliana Penne. Second round submission victory. You look great. Tell us about the performance. How did you feel after the fight?
I felt very good. It was very strong preparation. My coach Pavel Fedotov was having me like this all these 2 months, and we went to Colorado just I think months before the fight to acclimatize good, and it was very strong mentally and physically preparation, and I'm very happy that the result was good, because this is only what I was interested in, on victory and nothing more, not participation, just victory.
Talk about that. You were in Colorado, the elevation's super high. Everyone always talks about that. Talk about when you first got there. Was it much different than you training anywhere else?
For sure, elevation it's more higher, more difficult, but that is why the reason we went there before, to feel me at home. And other thing, I was born in Kyrgyzstan. It's a very high mountain, Central Asian country. So it's for me, it's every time was naturally to train in the high elevation. And also in Peru, it's a lot of big mountains, and such cities like Arequipa, Cusco, Puno. We every time used to train there. It's so for me it was few days for acclimatization, and I was feeling me very good there.
After the fight, Amanda Nunes came in. You guys had those words back and forth. What's the latest with that? Is that fight happening for sure next? Do you have any more information? What's going on with that?
This fight, I'm 99% I'm very sure that it will happen. Just we are speaking now about the date and time. So just straight after the fight, I was saying I'm ready to fight, and UFC proposed fights to have this fight happen in April. I was agreed with April date, but Amanda, she declined this date. It was too early for her, and I had planned all my schedule till there July. So I think she don't want it to happen as soon as she will be ready, and I think it most likely will be sometime in summertime.
You in the first fight was very close. You were coming on very strong towards the end. Obviously, this next fight is a 5-round fight. 2 more rounds. Do you feel like you have more an advantage, being that you've been in there with her before, and now you kind of know that maybe she gasses out towards the end of the fight?
This is one of the options, but every time new fight, it's a new story. It's you cannot think about, last fight it was this way, and it doesn't mean that next fight it will be the same way. So it's only one thing that I know: I have to prepare good, not only my physical side, but also my mental side. Everything should be in the perfect form, and with this good preparation, it will be good fight. And every time I'm focus on the victory, and I don't want to think how it will be, and I don't never think about what way it will be the victory. For me, I will be prepared for everything. That's why I can have more % of victory on my side.
She recently was talking about the 145-pound division, and how she wanted to move up. She wanted to fight Jermaine again. Obviously, she beat Jermaine already. But then she said something about Cyborg's division. Now she doesn't want to go in it. Do you think she doesn't want to deal with Cyborg, or what's your opinion of that? Maybe she's avoiding you?
I think yes, she know exactly that I'm dangerous opponent for her, and she's before our fight with Juliana, she was saying, okay, I will be fight Juliana. Then she said, okay, I will be fighting Ronda Rousey. Now she's saying, okay, I will be fighting Jermaine, then Chris Cyborg. So she is trying to take as long as she can before this fight will be happened, but. I don't see that she will receive this opportunity to fight in a higher division. So if she will be fight in higher division, she has to left this division. So it's very clear. But I'm waiting. She will be defending her title, and we will fight next.
And lastly, just want to ask you, a lot's been made recently of boxing and MMA coming together with Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. You're smiling. What do you think about that fight? Is that realistic? How well do you think Conor will do in that fight?
Oh, it's it's like if fight will happen like MMA rules. I'm not. I'm pretty sure that Conor will win this fight, but we are speaking about boxing rules, so it's now it's changed the situation, and I think they are know what they are doing. But it will be fun to see this fight happen. It will be interesting to watch how Conor fight in boxing, because every time it's different rules, different style. For example, if I speak by myself, I was fighting in all styles that I could. I fought in professional boxing, in Muay Thai and kickboxing, and MMA and karate and taekwondo every time. And
You would do better than him then.
and every time it's like take time to acclimatizate you for exactly this style. For example, but it's every time interesting. If this fight will happen sometime, somewhere, somehow, and I will be rooting for Conor.
And I know recently Peru there's flooding, so I don't know if you want to send a message to your people in Peru of what's going on.
Claro que sí, quiero apoyar con todos, con toda mi vibra que puedo mandar, y que ya es algo que a nadie no podría esperar, pero con toda la fuerza, todos unidos, tenemos que superar esto todo, y quiero mandar todo mi apoyo para la gente de Perú, que siempre estoy con ustedes a pesar de distancia, y los quiero mucho, y toda la fuerza del mundo para ustedes.
Thank you so much, Valentina. I really appreciate your time. Best of luck to you against Amanda again.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.